Hi friends! So today we are going to do what is called an object scrubbing work. Today I have chosen a crystal that I have at home to scrub, which actually may have been pretty dusty, and so maybe it does need a little bit of cleaning for real anyway. So this is the way you set your work up. You can have an object. It'd be nice to have a tray. Here I used a plate, something to catch any water that might spill, or if you have a plastic mat, that would work well. Then we have a bowl with some water, a towel to clean up any spills, a sponge, a bar of soap, and a small toothbrush. You could also maybe use something like a really bristly paintbrush or any other kind of small scrubby brush that you have, but the toothbrush is a really good size for this kind of thing. So what we do first is we pick up our toothbrush, get it a little wet in the water, and rub it on your bar of soap. Might need to rub it a few times. My bar of soap's very dry. There we go. Got some soap on there. Then we'll come over to your object and just scrub away. Maybe get in any places that might be extra dirty. Here we go. And I'd be holding my object if my other hand was available. There we go. You can just do one little spot. If you get all over and put bubbles all over, it is just a little messy, a little harder to wipe up. So I like doing one spot at a time, and you can come back in and do the other spots afterward. You see some dirt in here I missed before. There we go. Okay. Now, that's pretty dirty. Yeah. So I'm gonna wash that off in the water and wash off any extra bubbles from the soap that may be there. A little shake. Okay, and then you want to get your sponge, and if it's not been moistened or wet yet, mine has been, but if it hasn't been and it's dry, you definitely want to dip it in your water and squeeze that extra water out a couple times because we don't want it dripping wet. That would just get a big mess of water everywhere. We are using our sponge to wipe up all of our bubbles and all the dirt that we got out from our object. Some more bubbles in there. There we go. Okay. So now that spot is really clean. I see some more bubbles in there, so I'm gonna try to get those out. And again, if I had two hands, then I'd be able to get that. So I'm gonna try to get that in a little while. So I'm gonna put this back in here and wash the bubbles out of our sponge so it's nice and clean and fresh. Okay, put it back on our tray. There. And now we can dry our object. And hopefully you got all the bubbles off of yours. See, if I can't get them now, I'm gonna go back and get them later off camera. And get all those bubbles out of there because I want it to be clean and fresh, not sticky with soap, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna go in there and get that in a little while. But otherwise, everything else looks really clean now. And want to make sure if I got any water on my plate or my tray, that I clean that up. I noticed I splashed some water when I was shaking my brush, so I'm gonna go over there and wipe that up. Make sure this tray is all clean and dry. And just really make sure everything is taken care of and all done. And then you can go back in and scrub as many times as you want. You know what I noticed? Uh-oh. You always want to go back. If you see more water, that's fine. You can clean that up. Okay? So you always want to make sure that you do it as many times as you want, but that you make it nice and clean and dry after, and go ahead and carefully dump out your water and put everything away. And that's your object scrubbing. Thanks guys. Bye.